Good. But once again, we are super excited to have her here. She's up in just moments here. She's going to play a song for us. I get to talk to her, which I'm super excited for. So let's hear it for beabadoobee.
Hello. Thanks for coming to watch us play. Alright, this first song is called Pictures of Us.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, beabadoobee.
Thanks.
And who is...
Jacob Bogdan. He's my guitarist and produces my music.
Oh, all right. Nice to see you, Jacob.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here as well. So, first of all, I owe you an apology. I've been calling your latest album Beatopia, but I understand it's Beatopia, right?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about the pronunciation and why I was messing it up.
Beatopia, so it's because my parents call me Bea. Everybody calls me B, but like if we're talking about Filipino terms, it's Bea.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know. We've all learned something, or at least I have today.
No, it's right.
And I understand the most recent album from you, this came to you when you were much younger.
Yeah. When I was 7.
Wow.
But I didn't think of it as an album.
Okay.
Of Beatopia. Yeah.
So Beatopia was this sort of overall concept for you, if you will?
Yes. So like I had 2 other friends and we like made our own little worlds, and so I had a friend called Tamara and Ainara, and like it was like Tomorrowland and like Aina, whatever. It was way shit than mine, but but we had like a little thing in the playground, this like blue swirl, and the thing was if we jumped into it, we'd like go into the world.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was playing with Lego and eating glue when I was 7. I mean, you were like way ahead of the curve. That's amazing. So, I mean, did you conceive of it like musically as well at the time, or was it just sort of this whole world that you wanted to be?
So I just watched Bridge to Terabithia, and so I was like, oh my god. So I was like, I need to like figure out like all the country names and like I like made my own alphabet.
Okay.
So like I drew, it was almost like little like figurines, like a weird alphabet.
Okay.
I made up all the country names. I made like a massive poster of it all. It was a pretty sick poster.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Yeah.
That's like a massive show and tell at school almost.
Oh yeah, it was sick, but I think not a lot of, definitely my teacher at the time, he thought it was pretty lame. So.
Everyone's a critic.
Yeah.
But look at you now.
Yeah, the hater's gonna hate.
Right?
Like,
we are lucky enough to have you playing a sold-out show here in Portland at Pioneer Courthouse Square. That's coming up later on this evening. You've been quite busy out on the road. You played Lollapalooza just a few days ago. You opened for someone named Taylor Swift. I mean, this is super exciting for you. But you know, and here you are with all of us here. Tell me about like what would your sort of ideal venue or live situation be? Do you prefer the larger arena shows? Do you like the small and intimate? Tell me about that. Honestly,
like this tour run that we're doing right now is like my dream like size venue. Like all the bands I listen to and that I love, like all played like venues like this. I obviously appreciate like stadiums and like arenas and stuff, and like being able to support like my favorite artists doing that. I think it's just quite hard to have that sort of like intimacy and like connection with the crowd, and because like my relationship with the people who listen to my music is very intimate and close.
Nice.
You know, it's nice being able to have that sort of interaction with them when I play.
I was first introduced to your music. It was actually in the Pofu song, Coffee for Your Head. This was some years ago. And then fast forward a couple years later, and I heard Last Day on Earth. And what first struck me about that was just the overarching 90s feel of the tune. And I know that's a label that's been applied for that, previous album. But for me personally, I loved it because it sounded so much like bands like Lush back in the day, for example, and things of that nature. But then there was this evolution that happened between that album and this next one, like Perfect Pair. It's almost got this bossa nova kind of feel. What did you do? Did you sort of consciously make that evolution, or did you say, I want to sort of unpaint myself from this 90s corner? How did that happen in your head?
I think it was a bit of both.
Okay.
It was a bit like, Fake It Flowers, love her, but she was a phase. She was a phase. But like, still love playing it live. I think Beatopia, like, it was during lockdown when me and Jacob were kind of stuck in the studio getting like unbelievably stoned. And we were like, we're just really bored basically. And we're like, let's just make literally every sort of song. Like I don't want to be tied to a certain genre. I just want to do everything. And yeah, it was just really fun working with Jacob, who's around, like the same age as me.
Yeah.
And like being able to be like, hey, like I've just like started listening to this band called Sibo Matto, like I want to make a song like Sibo Matto, or like, do you know what I mean? So yeah, it was pretty freeing.
Did Jacob ever look at you and say, no, that's a terrible idea, we shouldn't do this song? You can be honest, Jacob, it's all right. Wait, really? He's saying no.
The crazy beat stuff, like so Jacob kind of showed me the Tinkerbell's Overrated beat, and I was like, this is kind of like wacky, but like I'm down. He was like, you should like write lyrics that are equally wacky, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna like talk about me talking to like insects in my room.
So we're gonna have a drum and bass beabadoobee album coming up. Is that what's gonna happen?
I think that was like my drum and bass bit. Maybe I mean, we actually have like 2 other drum and bass songs like hidden, and
really,
like, yeah, just because like obviously.
I was gonna say that's it. You know, sometimes you'll have, and this is true for a lot of musicians, you'll get your hand on some cool piece of gear and you'll say, oh, I want to see what we can do with this. Like, you know, like New Order is a great example. Back in the day, they got a drum machine, so it's like, oh, let's create Blue Monday, that sort of thing.
That was you with like Opie, like the Opie one and everything, and like the little like pocket operators.
Nice.
Yeah.
So more recently, we had the Glue song that came out Valentine's Day. You said that was your first proper love song that you wrote.
The most healthiest one.
The most healthiest love song. Okay, that's good. But then like a few weeks later, we had The Way Things Go. Yeah. And that was sort of a different dynamic. I mean, I hope it's not
about Gemini.
Case closed. So the 2 songs, they don't have an interplay with one another. It's not the same.
No. It was so Glue song was like, I was just falling in love again. So I'd actually written Glue song like ages ago, like the first couple of lines, and I couldn't finish it because I was uninspired. And then I got inspired again. Okay. And then I finished it, and then The Way Things Go is about just a breakup song about current events about me and Jacob's life.
Nice. All right. Well, the latest album from beabadoobee is Beatopia. You're playing Pioneer Courthouse Square today. We are so happy to have you here. Once again, beabadoobee, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, I'm going to sing animal noises. I'm still afraid of the dark. The morning's scarier. 'Cause when I'm awake, I spend half of my day wondering what to do. I'll miss the 9 a.m. train, 'cause I slept through my alarm again. That's just part of the jam. Time is the mornings I spent making animal noises with you. And I just need someone to hold, but I guess that I'm getting too old. It's something to keep getting told. I guess that I'm getting too old for this. Well, I guess that I've made some mistakes. And you know that I've told a few lies. If I call in the morning, I know you'd be boring. I say my behavior's alright. And maybe you like my mistakes. And maybe you get why I lie. And maybe the things that made you wanna live were the things that made me wanna die. The time is the mornings I spent making animal noises with you. us. Thank you. Alright, this song's called Glue Song. Thanks, Jacob. Give it up for Jacob. Woo! I always mess this song up because I always go really fast, but I'm sorry if I do. This song's called The Way Things Go. It's a great little breakup song, and I did one of my favorite music videos for it, me as a ballerina. All right, here we go. And there's so much left to say, I guess I'm just the bigger guy. And there's too much on my mind that I don't even want to try. Guess it's not far from the ordinary. They do say love is blind, but I guess that's the way things go. Can't remember how to say your name, let alone count all the freckles on your face. It's just a memory I used to know. Oh, I guess that's just the way things go. Oh, I guess that's just the way things go. Can't remember when you said you called miles away and it was still my fault. The love you said you had is sometimes showed. Oh, I guess that's just the way things go. Oh, I guess that's just the way things go. And there's so much left to say, I guess I'm just the bigger guy. And there's too much on my mind that I don't even want to try. Guess it's not far from the ordinary. They do say love is blind, but I guess that's the way things go. ever stoop so low. Get away, the only girl you know. A lousy route that only makes me say, that's pretty lame, and that's the way things go. Oh, I guess that's just the way things go. Past your house when I was on a train. In my mind you'll always stay the same. I'm happy now, I ought to let you know. Oh, I guess that's just the way things go. And I don't mind that that's the way things go. And I don't mind, 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 I don't mind. Oh, I guess that's just the way things go. Oh, I guess that's the way things go. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, beabadoobee, everybody. And again, the latest album from her, Beatopia. If you haven't yet heard it,